So I started building my OutKast 8S. This is how it came. Well, no, this isn't how it came. I just installed this 8S system from Spectrum, the stock one. This servo came in it, that's what I meant by that. This Primal RC servo. Don't know much about fifth scale stuff, so I'm assuming that's good. I know Primal's a good brand. But yeah. So that's the servo I'm going to use. This is the power system I'm going to use. I'm going to use the stock radio. These are some extra parts it came with. I just had to change the gearing. Previous owner put the speed gear in. I bought this used for a decent price. But one of the things I found was that one of the bumper mounts is cracked. I think it's the other side there. But yeah, one of these is cracked. So I'm assuming that the previous owner probably dropped it while he was fixing it or working on it and then decided no, he didn't want it anymore. The other thing I noticed is that this is kind of loose, looser than I would expect from the factory, so that's what leads me to believe he dropped it. This side's not as loose, not nearly as loose. That's just kind of funny out of a factory, so that's why I think he sold it, but I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. See what's up. These are the batteries I'm gonna use. I don't plan on bashing it, that's why I got soft packs. I mean, I'll take it up jumps, but I'm not gonna send it 50 feet in the air. All right, I got everything installed. I just gotta charge the batteries and test it. I had to make the battery ports bigger. I'm probably gonna have to go down on a pinion. I think this is like 24, 27, like something like that with the regular, was it 56, 47? Yeah, it's 47 and 39. So this is the 47 spur. Like I said, it's more than 20 teeth pinion. I'll probably go down on it. Maybe down to like, well, 17 was what was recommended for this gear, but we'll see. I'll play with it. I found it really annoying to get the wires hooked into the receiver because the gasket that goes between the receiver box is really annoying. So I'm sure other people ran into that when installing stuff. So the thing that I did was I just put a few beads of grease on the top portion underneath the ESC and then stuck the gasket to that, and it stayed in place for me to fasten the top half of the box on. So that's probably something you'll run into. It's kind of annoying, but that may help. I don't really know much about Arrma. I've got this old thing. I'm gonna be selling it. But and I've got a couple other, I've got the Fire Team and I've got the Nero. I redid the Nero, that was a pain in the ass, but yeah, I'm not familiar with these new Arrmas, so we'll see. You get these batteries charged up and take it out for a spin, see how it goes. All right, here we are, maiden voyage. These things really are humongous. I've come to appreciate how big they are. It's just, you know, carrying it down 2 flights of stairs, it's like, whoa. But yeah, go ahead and get the batteries plugged in and I'm gonna rip it across this yard. And it continues that way, so I'm just gonna go up and down that way. probably because that's the driest. The sun's been on it the longest. We're waiting for the tractor, or one of our tractors, to be fixed so we can clean this up. So I'll get a real nice run through here with it, and once the grass is nice and short and those no leaves. There's a lot of good terrain right in this area here, so yeah. Go ahead and get these plugged in and give it a rip. One thing I do like is these clips here to hold the wires. That's really thoughtful of them for us, because I hate when the wires flap around and, you know, potentially disconnect, and so that's nice. But yeah, here we go. It's the first time turning it on. Definitely a lot of power fighting grass and leaves, so I'm not going to get anything for top speed. Oh yeah, we had some tree work done, so there's some divots down there. That's very fast. For how big it is, it's humongous. I mean, well, you know what I mean. It's not like mind-blowing fast, it's just good. Band-Aid off that one. It's just pure dirt, thankfully. Nice. That's crazy. So yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun once this grass is all cut. There's no leaves. Get some really nice, you know, open, full speed stuff. I do have the stock gear, spare gear in here. I could put the speed one in. Not sure. I don't know. We'll see what's up. I don't remember what pinion I have. I think it's like 20, 22 instead of the 17 recommended for the stock spare. I forget, but yeah. Let's see. The motor's hot just from that little run there. Where is it? Yeah, it's pretty hot. I'll actually give it a moment to rest. So my buddy was right. I do need a fan. So yeah, that's maiden voyage there. I'm gonna run it again off camera so I can really drive it, but pretty cool truck. Arrma's no joke. They know what they're doing, and they're definitely giving Traxxas a run for their money. I would say there's a bunch of Traxxas stuff I would get rid of and replace with Arrma. But I do like Traxxas, especially the older nitro stuff. Can't go wrong with that. But anyways, that's that. What would be causing that? Alright, the only thing I did was replace the drive shaft here. Took it all apart. Everything looks fine. There's no bends in the pins. There's nothing wrong with the suspension. The only thing I can think of is that the angle is too low there on the other drive shaft in the cup. I really don't know, but it's not stopping like it was. It's definitely wobbly on this side here. But I don't know. I'm just gonna throw a little grease on that and then test drive it again. But yeah, that was really weird the way that happened. I don't know why that. Oh, another thing is the previous owner stripped the screws that hold this in place, so I had to dremel it out. Good times. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna get some screws to hold this in place and then test it out. Just did a couple of test passes. Seems to be working better just with changing that drive shaft. I forgot to get the grease. I was Too lazy to go back up and get it, so grease that up later, but you don't realize how big this thing really is until it starts coming at you full speed while you're carrying it upstairs. There's a little squeaking. I can definitely say it's from that drag shaft not being greased. There's a wheelie, nice. I definitely don't have the correct gearing for it. I'm glad they kept this one. This is the first one that made me want an Arrma when they first came out back in the day. Vintage Arrma. The gray one. But yeah, real cool. So yeah, I mean, this really is just kind of a test run. It's not, I'm not looking for anything crazy. I just wanted to drive it. Ooh. Like I said, the tractor's gonna be getting fixed soon, and we'll be okay, it's just dust. Once the tractor's fixed, I can really test it on the grass. The team associated SR7 is going to be interesting. Right now, Arrma's killing it. This is great. Ooh. I hate that. Didn't see this. Alright, if that was what was done to the rock, see what happened to the truck. Oh, would you look at that? Man, I am grateful. I was expecting some chassis on there. I'm gonna do some full speed passes coming into this thicker grass here over this rock. It's a little hump. That's a leaf. I think maybe I need to stand back. Oh, did all I could not to hit this tree. This thing's a beast. Hey, I'm gonna call it. They're gonna come out with an 8S scent Mojave. I'm gonna do one more jump. I'm gonna let it cool. I know the motor's hot. It's nice to be able to see something when it's driving far away too. I'd say hats off to Arrma and Traxxas for making the big cars. I wish Team Associated had their old scale MT8. That thing was huge. Here, one more actually. Eesh. This thing's a beast. Glad I worked on it a little bit. I was getting so annoyed with the fact that it was doing that clanky clank thing. I don't know if anyone else has ran into that. But it's running fine now. So it was the drive shaft, I guess. Something was bent in the drive shaft. Like I said, I think the previous owner dropped the truck The reason I think that was because of this. It came like that. No other scratches, these are from me. Well, maybe not, but anyways, you know, it was in immaculate condition, so I think he dropped it carrying it somewhere, but it's okay. Good thing it came with those extra drive shafts. Can't wait to get this place cleaned up so I can really drive this thing. I'm gonna change the gearing too. Well, the pinion, I mean. Because it wants to wheelie, but I have the wrong ratio, so it's only wheeling when it you know, is distributed correctly. This is going to be nice next year. Bunch of irises. There we go. I'm gonna put it away before I have too much fun and break something. Yeah, I'm gonna try to refrain from using this on gravel or anything else. I don't really even want to get dirty, like dirt. Just take it to nice grass fields and jump it high. Treat it nicely. Let's see, I know the motor's hot now. Yeah, this was real fun. I'm glad that I decided to, ooh, yeah, ow. Next thing I'm gonna get for this is a fan. Wow, that was a lot of fun. The batteries are pretty hot too. I'm gonna change the gearing, make it, you know, what the factory recommends. And, from there. Yeah, that's really hot. I just actually burned myself. I was wondering if it was getting hot enough to like light the leaves on fire. I kept seeing dust or what I thought was smoke. So when you see like out of focus or me drifting off, I'm like paying attention to something like that. I don't like to do one-hand drive. These machines are too expensive for that, even the crawlers and stuff. I just, I don't like it. But anyways, yeah. Finally, I've had this thing for a while. It's been collecting dust. Now it's good. dust on it from being used, which is always good. Stock setup, just some of the least expensive lipos I could find, and this brand has not let me down. Qualpow. But anyways, yeah. That's my Arrma OutKast 8S experience. I recommend not buying things used. Don't want to pay for other people's problems. I'm just glad it wasn't more broken than I thought. We'll see what's up with that drive shaft. But anyways, yeah. Back to some nitro stuff, I guess.